And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia. I'm your host, Nick Legato, and we are in the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. We're going balls deep. So let's get to it. As we have to go up for whatever these are all about. We'll make our way up here. We are confronted with something that sounds familiar. Holy crap. Look at that. Hey, we haven't seen you in a long time. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, to make this video less boring, in a sense, because as you noticed, well, I won't say anything yet. We may as well just fight the thing. But yeah, this is an upgrade version of Valmar's tongue. It's not just Valmar's tongue, it's an upgraded version of such. So let's go pick a fight with it, shall we? But now we only have 3 characters. Big deal right there, but only with 3 characters, yes. More rage-inducing damage we have.
Take that.
So let's concentrate our rage on all of them, rather than debuffing. There's no point, really, as this one might get an attack on us. But Elena is mostly going to be used for canceling and healing. So what are you trying to do? Burn Flame? I don't think so. Actually, Burn Flame's not that bad, but I don't want to get hit by it anyway.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Oh yeah. Kerbloink. As you see, it did no damage, though. Something to keep in mind. Eat him alive, huh? Well, you can eat this alive, you little bitch. Maxed out Fallen Wings attack. Brought to you by Tits McGee herself.
This is my way of thanking you.
So thank you, I don't want, personally. Oh, yeah! Nice. However, you can tell he's a little more resilient than before. Ow, 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 ow. Now what is he doing? Huge leap. Alright, bring it. I'll hit you with White Apocalypse. And I'll hit you with the Sky Dragon Slash, which they should both be able to pull off before he can do that. Though we'll probably take the bulk of his hits here. And like I said before, not such a big deal, but whatever. To each his own. Yeah.
Sworn enemies.
Something did not take damage from that. You could hear it.
Take that.
But this is going to be the majority of the battle. Just us spamming AoE attacks here. Because look at it, he's almost dead from us spamming all this damage. And he's going to do a little bit of damage to us right now. And we're going to recover and kerbloink him some more with our Krishmagan. So... Ow. But you can see he does hit pretty hard still, but... Huge leap, eat him alive. Still has a lot of body parts. Let's hit him anyway. Because this will knock him back down and the Ryudo will be up. And maybe I'll have Elena cancel or heal, so that way we can take all of his attacks at once.
This is my way of thanking you.
And then we'll walk it off. We may even kill a couple of his body parts before that even becomes an issue at the rate we're going. Booyah! Yep. Eat him alive, that's not on Ryudo. Yeah, I'll Sky Dragon Slash to that. Because we'll kill a lot of the body parts at this point, so we should be okay.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon Slash!
Take that, you tie hooker. Actually, I think we killed all of it. No joke, I think we killed all of it. Oh yeah. Killed all parts in one blow. Because he was no match for the Sky Dragon Slash. See ya, chump. He gets a Mega Death this time around.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
We get a Starlight Tiara and some potions. We get some coins. Double the skill coins, because we have some good stuff. And here's the deal, guys. We can actually backtrack and use that save point. So I'm not going to show me doing that, because that's just monotonous, me having to go back. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video recording and go back, recover, save, and then come back. Okay, we did that. Let's go ahead and power up some more stuff. We're in the final run here. Valmar's Claws finally finished. We've got a lot of leftovers, though. Oh, well, no, we don't. We didn't max out Droplets of Life, but not too worried about that. As you can see, we're very close to maxing that out in the near future. Let's go ahead and use our points here. Yeah. And finish off Intelligence. Anything else we can put into? Maximum MP. Don't care about that so much. Eventually we'll level up Wizardry, probably after the next run-in, give or take. And if we can level up Wizardry chant, we can take all of the chants really off Millennia and put up some more neat little buff stuffs in there. So it's something for us to think about anyway. Let's go ahead and move forward, shall we? Moving forward! We are hit by another familiar sound. You can start to see a pattern here. At least I hope you see the pattern that I see. As we have to now fight Valmar's Eye. Let's go ahead and end some of these enemies' misery with concentrated rage.
Enemies, you shall be defeated.
Yeah, what he said.
Take that.
As all of our characters have reached the 4,000 HP mark from leveling. As you can see, though, those enemies are a lot more resistant than before. So we're going to want to take them out nice and quick here. White Apocalypse. And let's do Fallen Wings. And that should leave a pretty big dent. You notice we're not even using magic. We're just using special skills. Magic from Millennia and from Ryudo are when they're out of SP, that's what we've got to do. Chances are we're not going to be running out anytime soon. So we're pretty good in that regard. Because really we're just beating the crap out of a couple of enemies. Which isn't bad either, you know, to each his own. But yeah, we are unloading the rage. Keep in mind, Ryudo actually still has the Horns of Valmar, so there is no Horns of Valmar battle, just to let you know, in case you were wondering. Because I actually remember a friend of mine asking me, why didn't you ever fight the Horns? Because we have the Horns. The Horns are pretty much that sword right there.
Sky Dragon Slash!
There we go. He's pretty much toast. One more AoE attack and he's done for. Barely wasted anything. Why bother going back to the save point? Jeez. Just, I have enough healing items to just really power through this. I'll even try that, actually. Right, a pocket. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want to get hit by Delta Burst. That's not going to matter. It's not being... The question is it being used on a Seat of Sleep, you say? Bullshit, I call. Because we'll get there before they do. Yeah, that's the last thing I'm worried about, because we're about to kill a whole bunch of things right about now. And that'll end Valmar's Eye. It should, and if not, we're pretty damn close. Easy win.
Gotta work even harder.
There, and look at that. We got 4 Potions of Azure, Queen's Heals. I forgot about to equip that stuff, mind you. These are all things to split between Elena and Millennia. You can split them however you want. It's really not a big deal how you choose to do that. But usually, because Elena has the weaker gear, I usually like to give it to her. As you can see, the Queen's Heal gives better movement, but lowers her defense. So actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's not... That cuts MP consumption by 15%. You know what? We can put it there. Put the Holy Crown there. Maybe she has more defense. Let's go ahead and now use our powering up of the Book of Sages. There we go. Max that out. It's cancel effect to some attack spells. Nice. It's something we'll think about. Let's go ahead and go into here. And there we go. We're done with our skill coins. Though we could use them, I guess, to max out books if we wanted to. Not that you should really care. But as you can see, just to give you an idea, you can max pretty much all of these out almost instantly. Magic eggs, the ones that we're using, I believe, are all maxed out, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go into here and get rid of a few of these. We don't need them anymore. We've got... Where is it? Where is it? The Wizardry Chant. Followed by this one here that we'll add to as well. So this ups Fire, Wind, Lightning, and Explosion. We can actually replace it with more Intelligence to raise her magic damage output. And Mentality if you really care. There, now she's a spell-flinging machine. Nothing, I repeat, nothing will like the spells that she will throw. When she runs out of her special skills, that's going to be her way to go. No joke, she is very dangerous in that mode. I don't even think we need to bother with MP, but let's go ahead and, before we do any of that, use these. There we go. So that, yeah, so I don't even have to go back to the save point for you guys. I might just heal at the end of every battle and power up my skills without you guys having to see, because there's not much left for me to show you as far as skills go. I mean, I'm kicking the crap out of most everything incoming! Not that we care, because this is the heart, and I think out of all the body parts of Belmar, this was the easiest in my opinion. AoE for the win, as we just unload like we did last time. Not a very complicated set of battles here, guys. As you can see, we're just gonna kick the crap out of them. Oh yeah. That did massive damage. This is gonna do even more damage.
Take that.
Because we put all of our points into powering up his offensive skills here. Might burn a little. He's still up though, and we're gonna get hit by something unless we cancel it, which... Stram, yeah, I'm not too afraid of Stram. Stram is the least of my problems. You can hit me with Stram all you want. Go for it, go for it, go for it. I don't care. Do as you please with your Stram spell, as I'm gonna hit you with White Apocalypse. It probably hurts more.
Tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
So as you can see, many people say that if you play this way, it's kind of broken. And it is in a way. I mean, the difficulty, as you can see, is not dramatic. Because I'm kicking the crap out of everything. But it's not a bad thing, per se. I mean, if you skip a lot of enemies and you don't level up your skill books early on, yeah, you kind of get in a nasty position where these bosses are lethal, or you're not that they're lethal, but they're outlasting you. That's usually what gets a lot of Grandia, turns a lot of people off from Grandia. A lot of people don't like fighting. They don't like the battle system. I don't know what's not to like about it. It's very clever. But a lot of people, when they play Grandia, they just try to power through it and avoid enemy battles as much as they can. You avoid one map's worth of enemy battles, you will fall behind. Level 50, these bosses are hard. 55, not so much. But that's the whole point. You know, this is very straightforward. We haven't even used a single magic spell. We've barely taken any damage. And we're just obliterating this boss into the ground. He doesn't stand a chance. Just stick with SP damage. I mean, he's not even getting a chance to attack. He got 2 spells off, I think, and 1 attack. And we're just blowing him away. I'm not complaining, mind you. I mean, the first time I played this game as a kid, well, what was I, in high school? Okay, I was a kid. When I was in high school and played this game, these bosses were hard because I avoided battles and confrontation, where I would move forward in an area of a map where I skipped treasure that had enemies protecting that treasure. So in return, it hindered my ability to get through. I also didn't prepare like this either. Imagine not preparing and not knowing you could go back. I learned you could go back through my second playthrough We get the Tenma's dress, some more potions, and we level up again. Yeah, no, it's just getting more and more grim, you know, for any enemies that want to fight us. Because we're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Let's go ahead and use our Boab Fruit to recover the damages that was done. Oops, and let's power up whatever we have left to power up. For the most part, all skills are maxed out. We're good there. Eggs, all the ones that we're using, I believe, are all maxed out. The Dragon Egg, the Soul Egg, and the Holy Egg. All maxed out. The Chaos Egg, I'm sorry, is the one we're using. The Holy Egg is maxed out. Let's go to our books here. This book is obviously not maxed out. Nor are we going to max out everything in it. That's probably the best we're going to get. Let's go ahead and... Interesting. Not that I'm ever going to use it, but interesting nonetheless. Alright, and we're not going to equip it either. So that's it. I've maxed out all the books except for the Book of Sages, which is very low and needing to be maxed out. I think we're all healed, so let's keep moving. Like I said, I'm not going to backtrack to the save point if I don't freaking have to. Let's go ahead and move down here. What do we got going on? What is this? Hey, it's Zera, the holy traitor.
Foolish, piteous humans, accept your fate. Accept the mercy of a perfect God.
No.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Your ass is old and you look like you've rust. You old codger.
You really are completely nuts. Woo! You better reel yourself in, you psycho!
I've got it.
Why not try to understand the human heart? Your heart is suffering because you do not understand it.
Meaningless human love. I don't care to know about love.
But you still have a human heart, Zera. Look at you. You're shaking with fear.
Better.
There is no way that you could be a god. Petrified humans like you cannot rule divinity.
I am not some human named Zera. I am God. I am the one and only absolute God, Valma. You impudent humans, I shall show you my divine power.
Lip service, lip service, lip service, lip service, lip service. In other words, he's so full of shit I can't laugh. I can't stop laughing. So here we go, the final boss. And though as threatening as he wants to make himself out to be, he's really not. Ah, crap. First things first. Whoa!
You are nothing. Nothing at all.
It's kind of creepy looking, wasn't it? Well, here's how we're going to deal with this psycho. We're going to debuff him a little bit and make him pretty much harmless. For a last boss, he is very threatening, in a way. But for the most part, I mean, that's probably his strongest attack towards us. So what we're going to do, with the Heal Crush, as you can see, I'm actually using Heal Crush. Many people are like, why would you use that? Because it's a debuff. It's a good one, too.
You'd like this, you pig.
Debuffs everything by 1. That's a good reason to debuff. We can use Cold. We really want to get his action down first. And as you can see, that's what I'm investing in.
Freezing range!
By slowing him down, he becomes pretty much harmless because he won't get turns to do anything to us. Look, he's already slowed down to about where we are. We'll slow him down again even more. And by lowering all of the stats with Millennia, he's pretty much toast. I mean, he's not going to be able to do anything threatening. He's going to hit us with poison. With poison, I could care less. We don't have any debuffs really there. Just heal. So we're actually prepping this battle a little bit more so than the others. Which isn't bad. Alright. Gonna crush him again. I'll let him cast poison all he wants. It's a piece of crap spell. No win for you.
Pig.
And see, the maximum is 5. So if we just debuff him down to 5, the battle is pretty much ours. But now I'm gonna see his ugly mug again. Oh, actually, he didn't show us ugly mug. I can go with that. Fail.
Shed thy eyes, body.
And they're immune to poison, so, like I said, I could care less. It's just damage. And it's not even a lot of damage. Let's hit him with cold.
Freezing rage!
As you see, the debuffing is working nicely. There we... Oh, wait a minute. His action was already lowered to 5. I didn't need to lower it anymore. Oops. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't know. Put a wow here on... Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I have debuffed items. That would make this go a lot quicker. This will move. Much further down. There we go. What was I thinking? I had these. Haha! One more heal crush, and actually that's SP3, mind you. Where is it? Battle Manicure, probably going on Ryudo. Let's just use another one of those, shall we? Ash. This will pretty much end anything he wanted to do. He can counter this. He does have a skill that actually will make him,
Here you go.
but will actually buff him. When he does that, we just throw out a Demon's Ash or the Heal Stomp thing, and that'll cancel that out for sure. Is he going to use Baboom again? We're going to cancel it this time. Ow, come on. It's tough when you're so fast that you either have to use regular attacks or you have to use the... Yeah, whatever. We'll be able to heal after this anyway. Hit us with your strongest magic spell. Wow. It burns, it booms, it is an explosion. Load out your ass. Ooh, I'm so scared. My feelings are hurt. Your face is about to get broken. Some people argue what's stronger, so I am going to do this for you guys. We're going to use Sky Dragon Slash. See what damage we do. And then we're going to use Flying Tensei Ken Slash. 5918. Some people argue, so almost 6,000. A lot of people argue what's actually stronger. Let's go with Grudging Claws. Oh yeah.
Fresh
Single
hamburger.
It's actually the only spell of hers we didn't use. So we're going to use it now. I don't know if you guys got to see this one. So that's why we're doing it now. Now, why didn't Velmar look something actually like that? Whatever. 49-24. We're also, yeah, that's pretty strong. They're stronger than Fallen Wings, I don't know. And look at how strong this is going to be. Full heal.
Oh, holy
should be
light
close.
of life.
Yep, full heal. Look at that. It healed a little bit more than what we have. So 5,900 as opposed to whatever this is going to do, which we'll find out. And it actually lifts Valmar. Or Zera Valmar. Whatever.
Here goes! Flying Tensei Ken!
3290 something. Yeah, we do almost twice as much damage. So, something to think about. Let's use Fallen Wings. Now that Zera is pretty much harmless. All he's going to do is use magic. I don't even think he has a special skill other than the one that buffs up his stats, which I'll just knock back down in one time. So, not too worried about it. I think he's got a high resistance to spells, though. Higher than most enemies, anyway. Yeah, see, that does a little bit more damage, too. What life does he have? Well, we got him under 10,000, so we're getting there. Let's see. White Apocalypse. What's he gonna use on me? Crackle? Ah, walked off. White Apocalypse it is.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
Let's see. Yep, that's gonna take up half of his HP. He's gonna get that skull off. Well, actually, no. We actually beat him. Surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Return to the world of darkness.
And the battle is won. What? He thinks that's funny? That he died? Oh, what an idiot. Well, anyway, the final battle is won. How could this be? Well, you were just weak. Yeah, we whipped the crap out of him. Made me feel good about it, too. Can't believe people have trouble beating this game. I don't know. Maybe it's my style of playing. But whatever. Whatever. As you can see, he's apparently falling apart. At the seams, even. I'm relieved. Now I can die with no regrets. Well, at least you're giving up, weird loser. Alright, Zero. Let's hear it. Little pussy. Oh god. You know, Zero, when you don't level up, you can't win. You can't just assume he's gonna be all powerful. You gotta go grind for a while, buddy. That's how RPGs work. Actually, I wonder if bosses can level up. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I like the sound of that. These things make us strong. Very strong. Ooh. Sorry, I don't want to ruin this moment where we just punk Zero, because punking Zero makes me happy. For the most part. Yeah, it makes me happy. Or breeding in general. Yep. Good answers, guys. He was a man. You're right. Well, you know, when Valmar moons somebody, and somebody might find it tempting somewhere. As the world is crumbling around us, what could it all mean? Look at that. You know that's us. Escaping from the rectum of evil. We're falling! Falling! Are we falling? I can't tell.
Dead? No. You are alive.
Did you save me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It must have hurt. It must have really hurt.
The hell? What are they talking
No.
about?
It did not hurt at all. It is worse to have a broken heart. I do not want to be sad again. I want to be near people.
Tio, you're squeezing too tight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You won't be sad again. I'll be with you. Oh, I have fond memories like this. So warm. I think someone once held me like this.
Hope Tia doesn't start dating Rowan before he's the right age. It'd be kind of weird.
What's wrong?
Especially as if he's into Machina.
This is a very strange feeling. Is this heart to heart? I feel so peaceful.
Actually, it's back to back, belly to belly, with the zombie
is this?
jamboree. Back to
I'm
back,
so
belly
happy,
to belly.
but you were only supposed to cry when upset, right?
Tio, let's go home. Back to everyone.
Yes. Let's go home. To where we were born.
So ironically, I just realized I had a whole bunch of stat boosting seeds that I didn't even use. Oh man, silly me, silly me. What is that? Interesting. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, they are. Because Valmar is gone doesn't mean that everything will be made perfect. Well, yeah, shit happens. Shit happens when you party naked. Oh, that's a load of crap. You believe in yourself. Yep. Well, that's what we've been doing.
Ryudo, mankind needs goals to be content. Everyone must pray and hope for happiness. They must live a proper, disciplined life. People had too much freedom.
Listen, I've had it up to here with all that saintly stuff. The word proper is way too subjective. We gotta live as free as we feel. Ugh, Elena, you are so straight-laced.
I guess I'll never see eye to eye with you. Say, Ryudo, what do you think?
Yeah, Ryudo. Whose side are you on?
Thank you, both of you. I believe in neither darkness nor light. I believe in people. We gave our birthright away. We didn't trust in ourselves. But now, I'm going to return the world to its owners.
That's just like you, Ryudo. Always taking the middle ground.
Oh,
I guess
God.
so,
Shut up, woman.
Well then, let's go.
Millennia? What do I do?
Oh, jeez. Come on, Elena, don't you know?
I see.
Oh, god damn it. I knew it. She had wings too. Oh, god. Wings of light and wings of dark. Who did not see that coming? Come on. Come on. You know you saw it.
Come on, let's go.
Well, time to head home after a long day's worth of ass kicking. How Ryudo is flying is beyond me. Maybe that stream is pee coming out or farting really hard and projecting him back to the ground. As you can see them crossing the skies. And the people are like, what the fuck was that? As the rain falls once again. Well, it looks like we've saved the day yet again. Kicking Ass brought to you by Nickelodeon and Company. Rainbows and cliffs. What's this? Holy crap! Hopefully none of the people got killed or not. It's actually kind of a scary thing to think about, too. All that water filling in the granite cliffs. Imagine a water with no bottom. You don't want to sink. Don't want to do it. The year has passed since the water-filled caves of the granite cliffs have become a trade route, so our country is well visited. Okay, the memories of so fading into the past, but we must not forget that time. The compassion we learn then must not also fade from our hearts. It must be Rowan. Nobody else speaks that nicely about shit like that. Hey, look, he's wearing his non-regalia outfit. And it looks like they've got the flag of the people of darkness up everywhere, and everything's back to normal. Yeah, never deny who you really are. Just try to be content with what you are and make it work. It's my quote of kindness of the millennium. I'll never say anything nice to anyone ever again. Ever! Alright, so we're in control of Rowan. We can't even go into the inventory or anything. So, let's see. Let's keep moving this way. Well, you can talk to all these people. You can do all kinds of things if you want. But that's why I'm going to let you guys play this game when you want to. Go ahead and head this way. What the hell? Rowan? Yeah, what the hell is up with this, Tio? Looks like she's a nurse. Well, I guess once the world is saved, you kind of have to get a real job. For those of you who don't have real jobs, get one. No, I'm just kidding. Giving you guys a hard time. Or am I? Anyway. Alright. What is this? TS pendant. Not like we can go into the inventory and look at it anyway. Okay. Well, now that that's all said and done, let's skedaddle. You know what's interesting too is the Grandia 2 had so much ability to have a sequel, a direct sequel. But none of the Grandias are actually sequels of each other, unfortunately. But then again, sometimes when we've seen direct sequels, it would make me worry too. As we see the video here. No granite cliffs now, just boats and boats. We now head to a familiar place. We should know where we are. If we reach Lilligwe, Guguli, whatever, Lilligwe. We know that the one person we really know here, which is the whole reason we're coming here, is going to be up here. Let's see what the deal is once we arrive. Oh god, it's Millennia. Wonder what's going on up here. Now she's even in a new attire as well. Kids these days, so full of energy, and all of them are jerks. She became a school teacher. Wouldn't you want someone like Millennia to be your school teacher? I would. And it's not just for the visual. It's for the, you know, come on, the mentality. She's freaking hilarious. I would piss her off in class just so I could see her rage out. We've actually never seen this side of Millennia before. Uh-oh. Flee! And look at that. There's Sky. Mr. Sky. He's not a man, he's a bird. You don't call him Mr. It's a bird. Bird, 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 bird. Aw, look at Sky. Being chased by a bunch of stock raving mad children who want nothing but to pluck all of his feathers out one by one. Oh god. Of course she's lonely. A woman with that much cleavage would always be lonely. And she'll be saying that after she's had like 30 children from 15 different men. Come on, we all know the type. Oh boy. As we continue moving. Where are we going now? We'll find out. I don't see a use for the gondola anymore though. But, well, look at that. Looks like they still use it though. To each his own. And off we go. A gondola that now goes over the sea. That's floating without any strings on it. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I sure as hell did. But whatever, it's a fantasy story. But as you can see, it takes us to another side here. And obviously this is a very familiar place. We know what this is. If you haven't figured it out yet, shame on you! Yup. It's one hell of a tomb, though. I swear if those little bastards take that pendant, we're gonna skin them alive. Oh, interesting. Ryudo, where are you? all the other stuff. There's no wires. There's no wires. Are there wires in that? No, there are no wires. Rage. Rage. Well, looks like we're heading back here. See what we can find. Mr. What's his name? What did I call him before? Yeah, whatever. It's gone now. What do you want now? Why would he come back? You people are a bunch of psychos. Kick them out. Y'all should burn in the third ring of hell. The third ring of hell. Hell. As we return to Miramu Village, let's go ahead and go to Sandra's house, since that's the only person we really care about here. So obviously that's got to be story related somehow. What the hell? Hey, look at that. She's alive and well again. That must tell you that field had grown to resurrect her. Isn't that just adorable? Oh, well, good for her. Good for her. Yes, it has. 1 year, and she's back to her old menacing, evil god-worshipping ways. Yup. You're welcome. That'll cost you $995.13. I only got I only have the $900. Not the 13 cents. Die. Oh God. No, I don't want to see the flowers. Yeah, look at this. A little more clue to what Rowan needs to do. Oh, we'll have to go check that out. What's this? It's Elena! Oh, what the? Oh my! Is she actually showing off cleavage? This is unheard of. See, hey, nuns. Some nuns can be hot, especially when you get the damn penguin suit off. But then there's a lot of nuns you don't want to see. So, to each his own. Well, I hope she's a singer. It'd be pretty scary if she wasn't, and this was like a traveling brothel. Traveling brothel, huh? Idea. Well, wait a minute. Can't do that. Don't have the budget. Oh, wandering minstrel I. Oh, wandering minstrel I have been astray. Oh, shut up, Rowan. You wouldn't know what a difficult life is if it came up and bit you in the ass. You're a rich bastard. Come on, he's a king. He's a rich bastard. Yeah. That's good. Happiness is good. You gotta start somewhere. Really alright being alone. Yeah, really? Were you not two hot babes? And he gave them up to do what? You know he's probably jerking off somewhere in some secret dungeon. Be felt but not seen. This is faith. Da, 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 da. Come on, woman. Stop preaching to the choir. Something tells me Ryudo had his way with both of them, and then he just took off. And for some reason, she's now trying to get Rowan to nuzzle up. I don't know. Well, you know, he'd be married. You know, she's, look at him. She's picking from the litter box, one might say. Not litter box, the candy box. Whatever. She's trying to marry rich, isn't she? I know it. I'm just kidding. Come on, give me a shot here. You're not done it. All right. Fine, be that way. That's what you think. Or would. Well, we'll find out. I'm sure we're going to get some kind of resolution. It wouldn't be a good game with a bad resolution, would it? Or conclusion. The music of the heart of the world connects each and every one of us. Sorry about that, I had gas. This is why I continue to sing. And here we go. Now the singing starts. Kill me now. I'm just kidding. It's actually a good soundtrack. If you can get past the fact that, you know. Oh, there is no getting past the fact. It's a kick-ass soundtrack. As her singing touches the hearts and the cockles in their hearts of everybody in town. They're just like, if that's truly her voice. That's actually the Japanese singer. They were going to translate the song to English using a singer, but they just didn't. Because Sega wouldn't up the budget to hire a singer to do it. Shame on them. Would have even been better. Giggity goo. Giggity goo goo. Giggity goo goo. Giggity goo. Hell yeah, we beat the game pretty easily. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, Grandia itself, not a hard game if you play it like a real hardcore RPG player would play it. A lot of people would not play an RPG game where they fight every enemy they walk across. A lot of people skip enemies. I prefer to fight them. Fighting them obviously gave us a strong foundation for our characters, an insanely strong foundation. Nothing could be even a challenge to us, including some of the final stage bosses. Many people say that many people might say we were grinding, but a lot of the passages in the game are very linear, so it's very hard to say we would be necessarily grinding. The only grinding I think I'm ashamed of saying we did was in the bonus dungeon where we fought the demons, but we wanted to get all the items in the game, and so we went and did that. To each his own. As we finally see Ryudo, who seems to have buried probably his brother. We will depend on gods and miracles no longer. We will rely on none but ourselves, and we will live this, I believe. Oh, he buried the Grandia saber. I thought he buried Melphis, but oh, that's right, Melphis was buried in the graveyard. So he buried the Grandia saber by a tree. It's kind of a risky thing. Maybe I'll go dig it up and start causing some havoc of my own. Well, we'll see. As we have a happy ending and a disappeared Ryudo. An adventure completed. A world. Another world saved. By the power of Nick Legato. Giggity, 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 yeah. Alright, so for saving the world, all the people in the world of Grandia, that'll be $300.32 plus tax, and you better give it up pronto or I'm going to stomp your face in! So there it is, guys, the end of Grandia. I hope you enjoyed it, as much as I did. Grandia is a game that was beyond its time, in my opinion. It came out on the Dreamcast, and it had a rough start because a lot of people didn't buy RPGs on Dreamcast, and not a lot of RPGs came out on Dreamcast that were any good. But this is one of the premier ones. Next to Shenmue, there were not any RPGs that would surpass Grandia during this time. This game came out pre-Final Fantasy X, post-Final Fantasy IX. So this was a nice buffer between Final Fantasies if you were into it. Grandia 2 did so well in Japan and the United States, though, that it was ported to PlayStation 2. And even there, it did really well, though the game had lags and graphical issues on the PlayStation 2 version. You know, Grandia 2 in and itself, a great game. I'm giving it a 9.5 birds. It's a very well-structured game. It's a game that rewards you for facing your fears and fighting enemies and leveling up in appropriate places. It's a game that has a great battle system. It's unmatched by any other out there. Grandia defined the RPG battle system in its own self and got away from the old-fashioned Final Fantasy style. And it did so, and it did it perfectly. And I have to admit, I have not seen it done as good as we've seen it here. And this game actually spawned 2 more sequels, including a possible MMO that I think is only in Japan. It spawned Grandia Extreme, which is probably the weakest of the series, which came right after this for PlayStation 2. And then Grandia 3, which I'm hoping we get to do. But, you know, here's Grandia 2, guys. A well-made game. The voice acting is probably the best that I've seen in an RPG, really. All the characters were well thought out, they were well drawn. It's got strong, beautiful soundtrack. Great replayability in case you didn't, get to level up all the eggs. You can try different combinations and things like that. The story's still the same. So, I'd let it sit for a while before you replay it. And even better than that, it's got just this epic story. I mean, it's not a predictable story entirely, but it's got a very strong story and a very strong foundation for a story. And I think because of that, it built a lot off the first Grandia. And whatever the first Grandia did really well, the second Grandia took and did it better. Just like sequels are supposed to. You don't see that always with a Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy VI, great. Final Fantasy VII, pretty good too. Final Fantasy VIII, got a little shifty. Final Fantasy IX, got better. Final Fantasy X, got a little shifty. Final Fantasy I, really good. Final Fantasy II, kind of crappy. Final Fantasy III, even a little more crappy. So we go back and forth, trading back and forth between this, whereas in Grandia, out of 3 Grandias that were made, only one of them were kind of iffy, and the voice acting was kind of bad. But the other 3 were really good games, so to each his own. Grandia still today, I hope they make another one and they don't change the game's foundations, which is story, characters, and battle system. They got kind of lost track in Grandia Extreme with the story. There was really almost no story. And that's what killed the game's potential. But, like I said, if you want a game with solid stories, solid characters, a fun and filled adventure, this is the one for you. If you want an innovative battle system on top of it, if you've never played a Grandia game, this is definitely a game you need to play. Specifically for its battle system. Because this is it's an exciting battle system. It's an interactive battle system. It's not just a point and click, and then you do an action battle system. You can cancel out enemies. You can strategize. You can change the strategy entirely. So what makes it a little broken is that if you are a really good RPG gamer, you will actually break the system because you know how to level your characters up really good. If you are new to RPGs, the Grandia series in general is a great intro series. So that way you're not jumping into Final Fantasy and you're in over your head. Because if you've never played an RPG before and you play Final Fantasy VII, you might be a little in over your head. So that's kind of the problem. So I give it 9 birds for the win. And I don't know what else to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I'm always interested in hearing ideas. I had one person say, let's do a Let's Play of oh, what was it? It was a Let's Play of Illusions of Gaia, and I really want to do that game. But I want to do the game, the predecessors, or the prequel to it, which I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But I have it. I have it. I just can't remember the name of it. It's not Illusions of Gaia 1 or anything. It's Soul Blazer. I want to do Soul Blazer first, then do Illusions of Gaia, then do Terramangia, which is the third game in the series. That's how I'd like to do games. I like to do them in order, except Final Fantasy games, because, Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you subscribe, give me some recommendations, comment. I love comments. I love returning comments. If you have questions about this game, anything that you were looking into and you didn't quite get or anything like that, you're always welcome to ask me. I'll get to it eventually and then mock you for how stupid it might have been of a question, but questions are always welcome. I like to help out the fellow gamer. So again, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Grandia 2 as much as I have, and I hope to see you on another Let's Play. I'm your host, Nick Legato, and this was Let's Play Grandia 2. For the win. I think that's everything there is to see for the most part. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the next edition of Let's Play.